Hello, happy Thursday. Welcome into your daily spiritual guidance message. It's a collective message, it's not personal. So take what resonates and leave the rest. Don't try to make anything fit if it doesn't make sense. Um, all this week I am doing the individual zodiac sign readings for December. Today I am doing, what am I doing today? What am I doing today? See? What am I doing today? Leo and Virgo, I'm doing today. This is a full moon in Gemini today, tomorrow, depending on where you are. So I'm going to do a full moon in Gemini reading today as well. I have already uploaded Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer. So if you're interested, those are already on the channel. And then later on today, I'm going to upload those other ones. So keep your eyes peeled if you're interested in that. So let's see. What do we need to know today? We have a lot of planets in retrograde and stuff too, and with this full moon. So we'll see what comes out here. Bliss 22. Now let's see. Needs number 2. So 222. Twos have been coming out recently, like crazy. Whatever it is about two, or whoever is seeing these messages, two must be very significant to them. Play 15. What else do we need to know? Limited belief 32, another two. And destiny 26. One more. 22222. Somebody's trying to get a message across. 13 coming home. Okay, let's see here. 22 bliss, 2 needs, 15 play, 32 limiting belief, 26 destiny, and 13 coming home. Something here about lifting the weight off the heart, doing more fun stuff here, doing more things that like are childlike. So I don't know if whoever's going to resonate with this message, things have been quite heavy and very serious. Like I get this real kind of like serious. There's no laughter here. Everything's like almost like running from one disaster to the next here or something. It's just there's constant feel of problems here, trying to solve stuff. And it's like that fun element has been lost here. Whether it's just we haven't had the time or we haven't been able to make the time here. 33 is also here. There's something here. We need to go back to having fun. There may be an invitation coming up soon. I know we're like coming into the Christmas and the party sort of time. There may be some type of invitation that comes up, collective, and you might be thinking, just I really don't really want to do that or whatever. Go, go. If it's a night out or if you're invited, it kind of feels like it could be a work do, but it's not your work do. Like a friend or somebody you know may ask you to come along. Like we've got a +1 or something like that, and everybody's bringing somebody else, or there's something about it, and it's like you're like I don't really want, and they're like come, go, go to it, go to it. 6 of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, King of Pentacles. There's a fated meeting at this place. This public place, there is a fated meeting with a King of Pentacles here. See if this is a Page of Pentacles. See if this is like a friend or a family member or something asked you to go on their work do. This could be their boss. This could be like a work offer coming in. So if you're in a situation here at the minute, collective, where money's tight and you're like trying to make ends meet and everything's serious because you don't have the finances to do the fun stuff you used to do. It's like you've just enough money here to like nearly take care of the bills maybe, and we're still coming up short. There may be something coming in here. There may be an offer. 9 of Pentacles. So I don't know what you do. It'll be different for each of you and what the situation is. But you could get chat to this boss. And you know what I'm going to advise you here, collective? If you get chatting to this person, be honest. Say like, yeah, like I really need to change what I'm doing here because like, you know, one, it's stressing me out, and two, like I'm not getting out of this what I should be getting out of it, like mentally, emotionally, and financially. Like it's really putting a be honest with this person, because this person here, look, Emperor underneath, they're not an asshole. They're not an asshole boss. They're actually very understanding. This I kind of feel like, look at this party. There you are, like, heavily burdened sitting there. Like I would like I understand this is a stranger, but like if they ask you questions, I would be honest with the answers because they'll understand more than you think. This King of Pentacles feels like a self-made boss. Like they know what it's like to struggle with money and stuff like that. They understand it. And I mean, it's going to go far better in your favor here to be upfront with this person. There's some type of offer here. It's like they see. So I don't know what this is. I don't know what type of work environment this is or whatever. But like this person sees potential in you. But I kind of feel like it's not. Yeah, temperance, patience here. I feel it's not like they may not want to bring you into their business. It may be something else. So if you're kind of self-employed here or something, and you're like, it's struggling to make ends meet, that you're actually going like, is it worth my while doing this anymore? Because I'm just constantly struggling with this, and like there's no time for fun. Everything's so serious and there's such a heavy pressure. This person may want to invest. They may not want, it may not be a job offer actually to come work for me, but it might be something that because like, I mean, they're an entrepreneur here. Whatever it is you do, just like, I'm really struggling with this. Like, I don't know. And it might not just even be financial struggle here, because you're coming out as the 9 of Pentacles. So it might not be the financial side of things that you're struggling with. It could be the running of a business that's really got you stressed out. It could be whatever you're doing here, and there's an aspect to it that you're just like, I fucking hate this side of it. Like, I'm not good at this. It really stresses me out. Like, you're kind of like, just let me do, which is what I'm good at. And that's no problem. I will do that, no problem. But see, this other side, it takes me 3 or 4 times longer to sort this bit out than it does to do this bit. and this is what stresses me out. So there could be the conversation about something here, and this masculine might actually be really good at something. And they're like, I can help you with that. Or I know somebody that can help you with that. Or there's something here. There's an opportunity here. High Priestess. Judgment. Like this Hierophant, this King of Pentacles is pretty switched on. And it's not just in a case of like business wise, I mean, spiritually switched on too. I mean, they may not be openly out there going, maybe it's some kind of spiritual practice you do. Like that's your own business or something. And like it's like you start telling this person about it, and it's not, and like they may not be fully into spiritual stuff, but they're not closed off to it. Like you start telling this person thinking they're gonna be like, what the fuck? And not interested. And like they're all interested. Like they're listening to what you say here. They're fully invested. That might take you by surprise. Just because they're not outwardly, oh, I'm a spiritualist, whatever, doesn't mean that they're not, they don't have some understanding of it. There's a help want here to help you move forward. So there is Ten of Pentacles. It's a more solid ground here. So whatever it is, as I said, if it's a financial thing that's sort of holding you back here, or if it's more about time, it's time that's holding you back, the time it takes to do something, because it's not your area of expertise. There's something here like it's just like feels like you really need to take your time with it because you're not like it's not your level of expertise. And it's a part of it that you don't really enjoy either, but somebody else is good at. Well, whatever this is, it like moves you into a better setting here. Three of Wands. Like if you even look at them there, like they even look a lot more freer. You know, the wind's blowing in their hair and they're kind of like, you know, it's not as Knight of Wands here. Yeah, this gives you more freedom. So whatever it is here, as I said, if it's a money thing, it keeps you tied that you can't do this fun stuff. Or if it's like time, something's taken up a lot of your time and then you don't get to do this fun stuff, the release here lets you do the fun stuff. It feels like it gives you your life back. So collective, I feel I'm talking to somebody who's self-employed here. This is your business and it's like, and it may be financially going really well. Like things might be going really well, which actually sparks the conversation with this King of Pentacles because they're like, oh, such and such here says you're doing brilliant, blah, blah, blah. And that's where they're saying, have the honest conversation with this person. Say, yeah, financially things are great. Like it's really booming, whatever. But say, to be honest, this part of it completely freaks me out. Like I am so exhausted, blah, blah, blah. And just say, like I feel my whole life evolves around this. And this is not why I started this business. You know, I wanted to be able to do something that I love, but I then wanted to be able to have the free time that I could do other stuff. Whereas now my free time is taken up with this aspect of the business and it's freaking me out. There you are, the Empress, boss woman. Let's be honest with this person rather than just playing it off and saying nothing because there's an opportunity. Opportunities here. So there's more. This opportunity gives you this time to do the things you love. Three of Cups. Socialize more. enjoy yourself. Four of Wands. Like there's so much lighter energy here. It's just like, Page of Swords. Something about watching. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Page of Swords and Page of Pentacles in reverse. Something about like an investing. It's like Queen of Wands here. It's like investing in something and taking something away. Like this may just be that little nugget that to somebody else is so easy, but to you was an absolute pain. It's investing in something here. But being seen, you're being seen here. What flip there? Hermit. So I don't know what this King of Pentacles level of expertise would be. This could be something around like social media or something. Or like, because there's something here about like watching. There's like watch views or something. And I don't know, and with the Queen of Wands here, I kind of get this feel of like putting you more out in the public, getting you seen more here. This King of Pentacles has that capability. Three of Swords. They have a capability here of doing that. What's that? Knight of Pentacles. You may have a fear here of being seen, if that makes sense. So I don't know what it is you do. It's collective energy. Everybody's going to be different. But there's something here that I feel this King of Pentacles has the capabilities of like expanding your client base, how you're seen here. There's something about watching, or people can watch you or something, or I don't know what it is you do, but it's like putting you out there, and there's a little bit of a fear about that. You have a fear around being seen here. The Moon card. Ten of Wands. Yeah, there's something here. It's like I prefer to be behind the scenes than actually be out in the forefront here. And that's maybe what's going on here too. And this King of Pentacles is like, but you need to put your face out on it. You need to be the one who's doing the talking that people see, that people are going to come and trust, or something like that. Seven of Swords in reverse. Could be something around AI as well. So it's like whatever it is you do, if you do videos or something and you use AI voice, or your videos are all like AI generated in order to try and sell a product or something like that. This masculine saying like this is the problem. You need to put your face out there. You're the one that needs to be seen, because that's what people will trust. People, when you're visibly seen, people will put their trust in you, not in some AI generated video. So it could be something around that. Five of Swords. Seven of Swords in reverse, Five of Swords. It's like, if it is to do with money and a lack of money, it could be both things, right? But if it's something to do with, right, like a lack of money and a lack of getting customers or something like that, this mask can be saying it's like how you're advertising it, isn't right? So this could be somebody who's really good at advertising. And it's like how you're advertising it is all wrong because you're using, like, really what he's saying is here, you should just be like doing a video of you talking about it, because people are going to think a hell of a lot more of that than they are of some kind of generated post, advert, whatever. It's going to hold more weight here. The Fool in reverse. This is what scares you. You're scared of taking this leap. The Chariot, but this is actually like fast forward movement here. Seven of Pentacles. Like once you do this is a fast forward movement here. Ten of Swords. So there may be a little self-confidence issue here we need to work on. Queen of Swords, definitely about speaking here. It's definitely about speaking up. You speaking up. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a real fear over this. But it's the way forward. Or maybe that's too why things have been so tough. It's like you've been getting pushed to do this and you're like, I'm not comfortable with this, and you've been like putting it off and ignoring what's going on, because I mean the High Priestess is here. You have a level of intuition, like whoever's watching this and resonates with this, this is just confirmation. You've been pushed this way to speak up here. So there may be a little bit of a self-confidence issue that you need to look at. There's something you're self-conscious about, whether it's your looks or something here. But actually, like, you have a very drawing energy. Like when you would start talking, people listen. You have that kind of aura around you. So I mean, whatever this is, it's not that if you start doing this, people are going to judge you in a negative way. That's not. It's all internal. It's how you feel here. But I feel this King of Pentacles is like, look, this is what you need to do. See, once you do this, you'll be flying. And they're right. So I don't know. I mean, part of it could be money. Part of it could be about doing something here that it's not your level of expertise and it's taking up a lot of time here. Maybe it is generating these posts or something like that, and it's taking up a lot of time. You're like, I hate this. And this masculine's now going like, you don't need to be doing this. You just need to do this. And you're flying. And they're like, I can help you with this. And you're like, whoa, but that means me putting my face out, talking about it. This is why I have went down this other route to avoid this. And now you're starting to see really what the underlying stress has been. The underlying stress has never been about the work or whatever, or doing this thing you're not really confident at doing. It's actually about hiding from actually putting yourself out there, which is what they're pushing you to do here. The light's coming on. You're starting to see the real reason here. Cut your losses. Wow, cut your losses. If you've invested here in like AI stuff or something, what do we say? Cut your losses. Page 66. If you've invested in some type of like, I don't know, AI software or something to do, whatever, it's like it's it's not what's going to push this forward. It would be absolutely lovely if life were nothing but rainbows and unicorns, but after a certain age, say about 7 years old, we start to realize that there is always going to be light and shade. Drawing this card suggests that right now you might be going through a little bit more shade than light. You're not at your best, and it could be that the situation you're inquiring about is taking its toll on you and your vitality. You have two choices at this point. Either you keep going in the same direction you've been heading in up to this point, or do what it takes and cut your losses. In other words, is it possible for you to change tack now, or are you absolutely committed to the actions you've been taking lately? You're not running on full power in this situation at the moment. So if you want to change that, you need to think about what it's going to take to strengthen your position. In your current situation, it's not easy to be spontaneous, and that can make everything feel rather tedious. Additional meanings of this card: what's happening isn't your fault. Are you being too self conscious? Do you need to look on the bright side a little more? Life goes in cycles, and you need to accept that this is a moment to do the necessary emotional work. There's something that's whatever, it's quite clear whatever is going on at the minute, whether it's money, whether it's like something that you have to do in that side of the business that you absolutely detest, whether it is something to do with advertising, whatever it is that is restricting your time here, you need to give it up. Something's not working and you know what it is. If you're still here watching this reading at this point, you know exactly what it is that's holding you back here. And it's like there needs to be a change. And there's a King of Pentacles coming in here with some sound advice. And I feel they have like an offer. They're coming in to help here. So if you have this conversation with somebody, I feel there's like a night out. It's something you're invited to, or a friend or something invites you to it. Go. But there's like, you get talking to this other boss and they ask you about what you're doing. Be honest with them. If you resonate with this and you want to go to the extended, the link will be below. I'm going to take a look here and see what we don't see coming, any blockages, and what the outcome looks like, and then we'll get some angelic advice. So if you want to come along, the link will be below.